Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant. Quant knows only one direction as it seems. It is following nicely the impulsive wave count. The only difference is it has now broken actually to the upside. It doesn't look stopping now. So I already took some profits at 184. I just let the rest, the remaining bits run now. Would never take everything out. As I communicated, because this can obviously, as we said, go all the way up here to the wave 3 high, where the target depends a little bit on how high do those subwaves go. We have at the moment, from the low at $40, we we have the wave 1 to the upside. We had a wave 2 down, and the wave 3, that's where we are at the moment. The wave 3 is normally the most bullish wave. So that's normally the wave you want to be in. I usually, when I buy in such an area like the wave 2 reversal area, I normally try to take some profits already towards the end of the wave 1, will then scale back in wave 2. But as we can see, wave 2 doesn't appear to have started yet. So at the moment we are still in wave 1 in yellow, as it seems, of wave 3. The higher the wave 1 goes, the stronger usually the wave 3 will be as well. So that means the target for the wave 3 will move to the upside. At the moment, target for the wave 3, or the standard target, would have been the area between $234 and $269. But because wave 1 is already nearly there, this is probably going to push much higher, right? So we are probably going to push much higher than that. But before we do that, there will be this wave 2 retracement. Now we are not there yet. That wave 2 retracement, we will notice it when it starts. It will be when a lot of people get panic again. A lot of people who bought at the high will panic. So we'll see when that will happen. It hasn't started yet. Again, that's why I always communicate the trend is your friend until the end. Until we see a reversal signal. Now we haven't seen a reversal signal yet. In fact, this is starting to get parabolic. Now nothing goes to the moon parabolic in one go, but of course this can extend out quite a bit. So I told you yesterday, I said this can go up to 207. I have to readjust it because the triangle only broke a little bit higher. So I moved that target to $209. Based on this, we should actually not push higher than 209, not based on this wave count, but of course the wave count, the assumption here could be wrong. So I have to have an open mind with this because, we have fulfilled the pattern. We have fulfilled the Elliott wave scenario. We now just need to see when is it reversing. And at the moment there is no reversal signal yet. I wouldn't be surprised to now even push above that $209 level, I'm very honest with you. So it's just, the trend is your friend until the end. That's what it is. We can now move a trend line here as well. Have 2 touch points at the moment. When that trend line breaks, then this is a sign for a possible reversal. This will be, this is an impulsive channel here at the moment. So it is worth looking at this. And when this is breaking, that could lead to a correction. Now we need to see how far this extends to the upside. And that is why I haven't taken all profits. I did take profits out. I think it was roughly 50-60% at $184. But I intend to buy in the next larger correction again. But it is the mistake many people should make is, first of all, to assume that Quant will now go to the moon. I mean, I can't rule anything out here in these markets. I think that is very important. We can't rule anything out, but there are, I don't know how many 100 other cryptos, right? And a lot of people will not do anything, will not take any profits. And in the end, there will be a strong correction and they won't have done anything. They're just holding on to them. Now, that's entirely up to you, what you do. I have taken some profits. I'm extremely happy with that. But the other bits, I'm probably going to let run until we reach here a more clear green wave 3 top. But we're far away from that. I think we've really only seen here the wave 1, which from a pattern point of view could be complete, but it doesn't make any signs, or it doesn't show any signs of slowing down yet. In fact, it has even broken above the on the RSI on the 4-hour. It has broken above the last high, which means it has made the bullish divergence a little bit less clear. And very interesting is on the daily chart, we are now nearly at all-time high territory. So at 86 on the RSI, that confirms it is a very strong uptrend. If we go to the 4-day chart, we haven't reached that all-time high territory yet. That would be at 84. We're now at 79, but we're getting there. And on the 2-day chart, we are now basically in all-time high territory. Or we are basically, yeah, we are, you know, at 86 on the 2-day chart. So, you know, this can't go on forever. And it is interesting to see, and that is what I communicate all the time, that there are coins that can completely decouple from Bitcoin. Yeah, and this is one. That is why I don't really like correlations, because a correlation with Bitcoin wouldn't have helped you anything, really, would it? So that's why I always communicate it is worth, when doing a TA, to focus on the coins individually, to not look at correlations necessarily. Yes, there are some correlations, of course, but they are not a rule. Coins can decouple from Bitcoin, and these are exactly the moments that we want to capture. Yeah, and with Quant we were able to do it. So it's fantastic to see that Quant has a potential to push to the upside here, and it's doing it. And now we're just waiting for a clearer retracement that allows us to define more clearly where we are on the roadmap, because without a lot of structure, it is extremely hard, right? I mean, the pattern to the upside is full here in the wave 1. It doesn't need to push any higher, but it can, of course. You know, it's the same story with some of the altcoins, where I say, you know, a lot of coins have fulfilled their minimum requirements to the downside, but they could still make one more low, you know, because as long as the trend isn't changing, those coins can extend their current patterns out. That is possible. And how long that takes, I don't know, but that is why we use indicators as well, which are, to be fair, here with Quant completely overheated now. So it will be very interesting to see when the reversal finally happens. If we go much higher, I might take some more bits off the table, but for now I'm just holding on to them. I probably would intend to take more profits towards the end of the wave 3, to reinvest them then into coins which are just only starting, maybe. Yeah. That's sort of how I see this, and hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.